Research shows that when educators work in high-stress environments, it can lead to physical and emotional health problems, interpersonal difficulties, and burnout. Building emotional awareness and the skills of emotional intelligence can mitigate those effects. Educators carry an extra emotional load when they try hard to display emotions that they don't actually feel. For example, a teacher may hear sad news about a loved one, but when she arrives at school, she feels she has to appear excited to her students. Sometimes a teacher has to show empathy when she's really feeling overwhelmed, or even be firm when she's really feeling warm and loving. It takes extra effort to create the appearance of having a feeling that we're not in fact having. This effort is called emotional labor. Without special care, too much emotional labor can cause stress and even lead to health problems. Of course, it's not useful to express every feeling we have whenever we have them, nor is the goal to always suppress our unpleasant feelings. Feelings matter because they're an important source of information about ourselves, others, and the world. What matters, though, is what we do with our emotions. That is, how we manage them and how we model regulation strategies for our students. If we don't use skills and strategies to regulate red and blue feelings wisely, it can lead to feelings of exhaustion, overwhelm, numbness, or burnout. This can be harmful to ourselves and can also harm our relationships. Educators who work in high-stress environments can suffer emotionally in other ways too. Take Ms. Blue, for example. At the beginning of the year, she was so energetic, so enthusiastic, generally empathic, and content. But many of her students are experiencing toxic stress. Ms. Blue's empathy for her students is one of her strengths as an educator, but too much empathy can lead, paradoxically, to compassion fatigue, where she becomes so emotionally worn out that she cannot be of help to herself, much less to the students that she cares for. Educators who care deeply about their students' difficulties sometimes experience moral distress. Moral distress is when you're just not able to take an action that you think would be right. For educators, this can happen when we understand our students' feelings, but we know that trying to change the source of their feelings, like poverty or homelessness or what happens at home, is just outside of our reach. It can also happen when teachers know that their students need more emotional support, but believe that they're just supposed to focus on academics. Sometimes educators also take on other people's stress. This is called secondary or vicarious traumatic stress. It's common among doctors, mental health professionals, and first responders, those who are repeatedly exposed to other people's suffering. How can we protect teachers' emotions and prevent burnout, moral distress, and compassion fatigue? What can we do to shift out of the red and the blue when we find ourselves in those emotional places more often than we like?